Shimako, a socially anxious office worker, escapes the pressure of her company's beach retreat by fishing alone, only to stumble upon a trapped turtle by the shore. When she rescues it, Shimako is mysteriously whisked away to a hidden underwater palace where she meets Oto-hime, a breathtakingly beautiful but enigmatic princess. Drawn in by Oto-hime's charm and her lavish hospitality, Shimako soon realizes there is something unsettling beneath the princess's kind facade. In this gripping Yuri Horror visual novel, you control Shimako's fate through a web of choices, unravel the truth behind Oto-hime's strange motives, explore that deepening bond, and discover whether Shimako will escape the palace or be lured into staying forever in the clutches of something far darker than she imagined. Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and today we are sitting to another game that was made for the lovely Spooktober visual novel jam. And yes, it is still Spooktober, so it is still, like, in a way, valid timing for it to play, for me to play it. Not like I would not play it if it wasn't Spooktober for. Yeah, Oto-hime bar Maple. Maple, who we played Shimizu Ritual from not so long ago, I believe, as well. So today it is time for another game. Let us begin. Also, this one apparently has one of the characters voiced, so things will be easier for me. I'm on an annual field trip with my company. According to our boss, it's company policy to spend the precious time of our lives frolicking with our co-workers. Yeah, I hated that. To be quite fair, there was only one company which had that, kind of. They're like, let's do me 2-day meetup. Ugh. What a waste of time. I don't want to be friends with people who I work with. Come on. Anyway, it's not really for me though. I managed to find a secluded spot to set up the fishing gear I rented. Yeah. The folding chair I brought with me creaks softly. The rocky overhang shields me from the harsh sunlight. My own little palace. I can hear them in the distance, their voices, loud and excited. What a bunch of weirdos. Here, pass the ball!
Oh man, the barbecue looks delicious.
Hey, send one to Shimako. We want to see if she wanted shaved ice.
Anxiety ripples through me. I almost fumbled the road as I cast it towards the sapphire sea. Oh yeah, I guess I'll make a bit of a voice for Shimako when she talks, but inner thoughts, not changing anything. The fishing line cuts through the air before it makes a splash, settling between the waves. Phew! I breathe a sigh of relief as the bait lands relatively close to where I wanted it. I don't have any fishing skills, but it's a good excuse to get away from the crowd. It's not like I don't want to join them. Yes, I don't want to join them actually. Shaved ice sounds really yummy. But is it worth to paying the price being around those people? I guess not. I'm just not good at socializing. I never know what to say that will make people like me. The secret is to not care if people at work will like you. Yeah. It's scary. I realize I'm groaning from the stress. I exhale and focus on fishing. This solitude is comforting. The rhythmic sound of the waves rolling against the rocky terrain. The afternoon summer clouds drifting with the wind. It's relaxing, but I've only been staring at the sea, and it's starting to get boring. Join my co-workers. Continue fishing. Co-workers, no.
Huh? What's that?
When my eyes drift from the sea, I notice a turtle trapped between the rocks and it wrapped in plastic rings. It's struggling to break free. I quickly run towards it and gently remove the plastic that's around its body. It's your coworker's fault. That's right. And you wanted to join them.
You poor thing. Be careful next time.
I put the turtle's head before letting it swim freely in the ocean. Did I say put? Pet. I settled back in the comfort of my seat. And I can hear the waves gently rolling back and forth. I feel like also hear someone singing. It's almost hypnotic. I can also hear singing in the distance. The voice is strangely calming. You know what? I could fall asleep to that. Relaxing. I can feel my body slowly sink deeper to slumber. It's a nice voice. It's... wait, what? How? What? I'm drifting in the ocean, surrounded on all sides by endless blue. I feel heavy. It's getting darker. Am I sinking? I need to move. Very important choice. Better safe. Move! I can't. Everything feels so heavy and tiring. Something suddenly grips my hand, wrapping its fingers around mine. Pearly white, cold and lifeless. It's too dark to see who it is, but they're taking me somewhere. Suddenly there's light in front of me. A palace, shining like the sun beneath the cold, dark ocean. It looks majestic. But why? Why take someone like me to such a nice place? I'm not the kind of person who deserves something like this. I'm... Day one?
Oh, you're awake.
Yes, I am.
Good evening.
Hmm?
I'm sorry I didn't notice you waking up.
Hello.
I was getting worried.
As I come to, a nano girl speaks slowly and gives me a bright smile. She seems particularly carefree about this situation. She's exactly the type of person I want to be. Confident and beautiful. Her face is doll-like, without blemish or flaw. Her skin is like porcelain, pale and shiny. Long silky hair flowing like gentle currents. I can't remember seeing her face in the company before. Is she from another department? And you hire? Someone I know? I remember if someone wore a wavy blue kimono. I'm sure a pretty face like that would have left an impression on me, but I'm currently drawing blanks. I still feel like I did before, heavy and tired. Where am I? A ceiling? Did I get heat stroke and my coworkers took me somewhere? Oh no, she's staring at me. Did I do something wrong?
She's... why is she looking at me like that? Maybe I should say something. She did ask me a question.
Are you alright?
I can feel my blood rushing towards my face. She's close. Way too close. I should get out of here.
I'm sorry, but I think I fell asleep. I should be going. This is really weird. It's weird, right? What department are you in? Where is everyone?
I need to calm down. I don't need to talk this fast. I really should be able to talk to people without getting this nervous.
Department?
She tilts her head in confusion.
I'm sorry, I thought we work in the same company.
Company.
She tilts her head again.
I'm sorry. It's been a while since I last talked to people.
Ooh. Well, well, well. Isn't it grateful? Not having... I'm kidding. Or am I?
I'm not really sure what those words mean.
Uh-huh. You know what? In a way, I would say you are lucky then. Very lucky.
But I would like to introduce myself.
Okay. She lifted the hems of her kimono and gave me a bow.
I'm the princess of this palace.
Alright.
I'm often referred to as Oto-hime.
Naruhodo. Palace. What is she talking about? I was sleeping on my folding chair near the shoreline. I lift myself off from her lap. Ooh, nice. And Oto-hime offers her hand, guiding me up.
Can you stand? You traveled pretty far.
She looks kinda different from the profile, right? Is it just me?
Can you stand?
I think so. I'm doing fine.
My feet and back hurt. How long was I sleeping in her lap? I don't know, but I mean, jealous a little bit. I survey my surroundings. This place is a palace. It looks like a shell of its former self. This place has been neglected for ages. Tall golden pillars now overtaken by moss and vibrant corals support the glass ceiling above. The marble floor is covered with clusters of barnacles and patches of corals where fish swim freely without worry. What?
Why don't you tell me your name?
Wait. So we are under... Wait, how are you able to talk to Oto-hime then, girl?
Oto-hime.
What is it?
Can you tell me why there are fish swimming on land? I'm not in a dream, right?
What are you talking about, silly? Fish swim freely under the ocean.
Wait, are you making a joke?
Not at all.
But, we're not underwater, right?
I noticed something near the upper limits of my vision and I glanced up for a better look. The ceiling is clear like glass. It's not the steady night sky I expected, nor the skies I'm familiar with, but a deep blue hue. Thousands of fish, sharks and whales swim freely above me. Ooh. It's a surreal sight. Never have I ever seen such a beautiful view. I reach out my hand almost instinctively towards the beauty of it all.
Are you okay? You look pretty pale.
Well, there is a reason for that.
My vision suddenly begins to lose focus, and the world around me twists and turns. Suddenly, a cold hand touches mine, snapping back from my sudden outburst.
Calm yourself. There is no need to fret. I am here.
The princess stares at me quietly, smiling, inching herself closer to me. I instinctively step back.
But,
I'm getting nervous. I want to go back to my coworkers.
Oh, I don't.
You don't have to worry about that.
She holds my hands tightly and gently massages them with her fingers.
Calm down and take deep breaths.
Okay.
You will be fine. I gave you my blessing. It should allow you to breathe here in the palace.
Shoot? What do you mean shoot? It will.
But don't venture too far out. My blessings only work within this palace.
Okay, makes sense. Her voice is calming, yet I feel afraid whenever she speaks. I take a deep breath. It's true. I can breathe underwater. How did she do this? Is she some sort of goddess? I don't believe in magic, but this strange girl just claims she's making me breathe underwater with her blessings. I need to calm down. It's a strange situation, but I hope this is someone's idea of a prank. I don't want to look like a bad person in front of the camera. So, girl.
Why did you bring me here?
I brought you here because you saved me from danger.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Danger? I don't remember rescuing someone like you.
You did. You saved me.
What do you mean? Were you the turtle?
If you won't mind, can you tell me your name?
Yeah, she asks for the second time.
Shimako.
She pauses, then flashes a mechanical smile my way.
What a wonderful name.
Is it? I'm kinda curious what it means. Let's find out. Shimako, meaning of name. Oh, it's Jasmine. Alright. Interesting. I don't think like Jasmine is a common name in general. But it sounds overall pretty nice, doesn't it? Someone should name their daughter Jasmine. What are you guys waiting for?
It is a pleasure to meet you, Shimako.
Don't count on me, I don't want children. Oto-hime bows deeply. She really looks just like a princess out of the storybook. Her actions and her elegant way of speaking is admirable. I want to be like her.
It's nice to meet you too, Oto-hime. I know this might be rude to you, and I don't want to ruin this elaborate prank. I know that you clearly put a lot of effort into this. I don't want to be rude, but I don't know how to say this, but I just want to ask you a question. Are you doing a prank for a video?
What's a video, right? Oto-hime tilts her head in confusion and thinks deeply.
I'm not really sure what you mean by the word video, Shimako.
Video?
If you could tell me what it is, I might be able to help you.
Oh boy.
Forgive me, but it's been quite some time since I last spoke to someone.
Yes, you mentioned that before.
I'm not quite up to date with the culture.
If she doesn't know what a video is, then she's quite behind with that. She's quite a strange girl. She claims to have not spoken to someone for quite some time. How long could it be? Oto-hime looks like she's in her mid-20s, just like me. God damn it. Visual novel characters making me feel old. I mean, I'm in my early 30s. Very early 30s, sadly.
I want to be in my 20s again.
Anyway, focus, Shimako. She may be pretty, but it's rude to be jealous of someone I don't know. Especially when she's so kind. I should find a way out of this place. I don't want to bother her more than I have already.
I'm really sorry about this, and I know this might be sudden, but I have some important matters to take care of. I need to go back to my apartment. Can you tell me how to do that?
Oto-hime looks at me in silence.
You want to leave already?
Oto-hime's face loosens and drops, tears bedding beneath her eyes. Don't fall for this trick. I hope I didn't make her mad. I should try to explain myself. I don't want to tell her that I'm feeling uncomfortable. She might take it the wrong way. She seems like a sensitive person. Seriously, this is like where we are going?
You don't mind? Can you show me where I can find the exit? It's just I don't want to bother you too much. I was about to leave anyway. I'm on a trip with my coworkers. They'll get worried if I'm gone for too long.
She suddenly bows deeply without warning.
It's unfortunate to hear you say that. I could easily bring you back to the surface.
Okay.
But my powers are not completely back yet. I brought you here with the intention of giving you a reward.
Ooh, what kind of reward?
I didn't expect you to want to leave. so suddenly.
What kind of reward?
It will be quite dangerous to send you back now.
Yeah, she probably won't be able to swim back on her own. She turns to look at me again, well, with tears in her eyes.
I'm sorry. I know this might be scary to you.
Let's have a look, by the way, at her kimono. Yeah, it's super nice. I like it. It's like clean, and then you have some kind of pattern at the end of it over here, and also a pattern on that. It probably has a proper name, like a belt-like thing. Anyway.
You don't know me, and I don't know you. But you can ask me anything. I won't ever think of lying to you, Shimako. Go on, ask me anything.
She seems serious and desperate. She's even crying in front of me. No, she's not. I don't even know how to respond. She seems like a kind person. I should give her a chance to talk. I need to more information anyway. I don't want her to feel alone because of me.
Can I ask you some questions about...
Sure.
Her mood changed, but I think almost instantly. I guess I did something good. What do you mean by dangers? What do you mean by reward? How long will I have to stay? Let's... You know, I don't know. Maybe we'll be able to ask all of them. So let's go one by one. What do you
mean by dangerous?
The ocean can get very dangerous. And you could get crushed by it.
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen to you.
I see. What do you mean by powers?
I can't really do anything special with my powers. I can make my visitors breathe underwater. I can also turn into a turtle.
Okay.
And I can make a bubble to protect myself from the dangers of the ocean.
Alright.
I was supposed to protect you with the bubble, so you can go back to the surface safely.
Alright. But you don't have the power right now.
But my powers are weak at the moment. I just brought you here from the surface.
Makes sense.
I'm sorry. I can't do anything other than this.
Don't worry too much about it. I'm glad that you're concerned for my safety.
I hope I can leave soon. I don't want to stay here for too long. I hope I won't bother my coworkers too much. I honestly don't care if I bother them or not. My attitude towards coworkers is so much different now. Dude, I feel like with time you learn that, to be honest. Anyway.
What do you mean by reward?
Anything you could ever want from me. Anything is possible if you're here with me.
What do you mean?
But I can give you anything. Riches, immortality, prestige.
I mean, we don't need to go that far. Make this weird YouTube of mine grow properly. Make YouTube not hide my videos from people. Can you do that? Anyway, Oto-hime stares at me with shiny eyes and puffed breath. It's making me nervous.
Thanks. I would have to think more about it.
I hope she's not serious. There is no way this is real, right?
How long will I have to stay here?
My powers should return after 3 days.
Oh! 3 days? That's way too long.
I know your friends must be worried. Unfortunately, there's
Don't call them my
nothing I can
friends.
do.
They're co-workers. Those are not friends.
You need not worry. I will ensure your return as soon as possible.
You're being very helpful to me, even if I'm a stranger.
Of course. You are a guest in my home. I understand the situation is strange to you. I can sense that you find my presence uncomforting.
She noticed.
What? I mean, I'm sorry if you felt that way, just that I'm nervous. I really am the worst.
Oto-hime giggles, then gently cups my hand with hers, pulling it before me.
You need not fret, Shimako. You being here is the best thing that could happen to me.
Okay. I stared her in awe, as if being drawn in by her smile. My senses quickly returned, and I pulled back my hand.
I'm sorry. I got startled when you grabbed my hand, is all.
Oto-hime simply smiles and giggles again.
What do you mean by turtle?
I was the turtle you saved earlier.
Nani? What? How does that even...
But Oto-hime ignores me.
I was really impressed with your kindness. It reminds me of someone from a long time ago. He betrayed me, though. I don't want to experience that ever again.
Oh.
I guess she doesn't want to talk about it. I won't ask again. How long have you been here?
I'm not sure. I stopped counting after I reached 300 years.
What?
It's not all that bad, though. I do have some little fish friends that I can talk with.
Alright.
They're not much for conversation. And having to eat them for dinner is strange. They seem happy about it, though. They even call it a blessing.
Okay.
I still find it strange. One second they're talking about how cold the water is, and the next thing you know, they're on your plate.
No more questions.
Are you certain?
I think so.
I know that you're feeling anxious and scared, Shimako.
Do you?
It is a strange situation, but I will never lie to you.
Really?
You saved me. All I could ever want right now is to send you home safely.
Oto-hime covers her face with her long sleeves.
But I'm sorry. I can't do that right now.
You know what's the thing?
Why would she bring her in the first place to this palace?
I feel so
Actually.
helpless, not being able to do anything.
I can hear her muffled cries from behind the thin fabric.
Oto-hime! Don't worry too much about it. I can wait for 3 days. I'm scared, but I think I can tough it out for a few more days. Can you promise me you'll send me home when your power returns?
I promise. I will let you know the moment I get my powers back.
Oh, it's a deal then.
Oto-hime seems pleased with the outcome. I'm glad she calmed down. I don't want her to think of me as a bad person.
Shimako, are you hungry? I have some food prepared beforehand while you were still sleeping.
Oh. Do you think she actually, prepares it as for human or goes raw?
I've got really good at cooking. You should try some.
Do you even have fire underwater?
My apologies. I got excited. Do you want to eat with me? Or do you want to take a rest?
Take a rest. Eat with her.
I think I'm gonna... Yeah, why not? I mean, yeah.
Follow me.
I will eat.
We can eat together. And maybe try to get to know each other.
That's what I thought. Yeah?
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for getting excited.
It's okay. I don't have a problem with that.
It's just that It's my first time in a while having someone to eat with.
Are you really alone in such a big place?
Yes, yes. It's only me and you. All of my servants have died of old age, and I'm the only one left.
Yikes.
But you're so... I can't believe you're alone like this at such a young age.
Of 300, yeah.
It is all right. I am more than capable of taking care of myself.
I'm not sure if leaving barnacles everywhere counts as capable. But again, my apartment isn't the cleanest either. But, well, I mean... there are no barnacles, that's for sure. Oto-hime takes my hand and leads me to a long staircase. We can't really eat here underwater. It's safe to assume it's on an elevated surface where the water can't reach. She gently puts me towards the stairs. I can hear her humming softly as we climb the steps. It sounds familiar. I eventually see the light filtering through the water.
We're almost there.
I mean, we're definitely not going to the surface, so... As we enter the room, light floods my vision. I hide my eyes as they sting.
Are you alright, Shimako?
I'm fine. I need a minute to adjust my eyes.
Sure enough, my eyes adjust and I can see the room for what it is.
It's incredible.
The open space is large enough to fit thousands of people. Hundreds of tables are scattered throughout. Most of them are broken beyond repair, as if they had been slowly consumed by time. The other seems to stop at the edge of the stairs, as for held back by an invisible wall. It must be her powers at work again.
I apologize for the mess once again. Let me show you to our table.
Oto-hime guides me through the room until we reach the center. This table is not only whole, it's decorated by fancy ornaments and laden with food. For this space is grand and majestic in scale, coral and other aquatic plants encroach the floors and walls.
What are you standing around for?
Why does everything look so old?
It's an embarrassing sight. I'm ashamed.
A melancholic smile graces Oto-hime's porcelain face.
This palace used to be brimming with happiness and excitement.
Uh-huh.
It was full of my followers and servants celebrating every day for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in the past, though. All of them left me here, alone. I can't blame them for it. They're not like me. I'm different.
I think I know how you might be different, but go ahead.
I can't die. Which
As I
is
thought.
why I'm all alone now. I used to clean everything up by myself, but eventually I stopped caring about it.
Makes sense, to be fair, in a way.
I realized that no one will be able to see it anyway. So why even bother?
Her eyes train on me.
It's different now. I have you, Shimako. Just having you here brings me such happiness. It is a blessing I am unworthy of.
Me? I mean, I think you have the wrong person. I mean, I'm not special.
What are you staring at me for? I assure you, the food is safe to eat.
Is it?
I'm sorry, Oto-hime frolics over to me. Her graceful steps flow beautifully across the room. She lands close, her face directly before mine, smiling.
Your presence here is not an accident. You are the one I've been waiting for all this time.
Huh?
My cheeks are slightly warm. Am I blushing?
Oh, you're adorable. Come and join me.
I feel like I can't refuse her, but...
My clothes. We just got out of the water. It's a bit uncomfortable to wear wet clothes.
What are you talking about? Your clothes won't get wet. You have me.
It's true, they are not wet. I still can't get used to this place. The experience is strange. Being able to breathe underwater and having a space completely surrounded by the ocean while being dry is a supernatural feeling.
Come and sit by me.
Ooh, that's Shimako. You know what? She's also a cutie pie. What the heck?
Do you have rice underwater? I mean, clearly somehow they have tomatoes because there is some like ketchup-like thingy. Maybe some kind of sauce that is, but it looks kinda ketchupy. Anyway. She passed the chair next to hers, just as elegant, like a king and queen's thrones.
There is nothing to fear. While you're with me, anything and everything will be taken care of for you. I swear on my name. From your littlest needs to your greatest desires. As long as you're with me.
The table is brimming with succulent red crabs and tender, perfectly grilled fish. The rich aroma filling the air. Eel, tuna, sea urchins, lobster, and clams. Seafood with all shapes and sizes delicately served. All the bounties of the ocean are on this table.
Are you nervous?
Yes. I mean, I don't really like eating with people.
Don't worry about it. It's not poisoned. I would never think of doing that to you. I care about you.
But why?
Oto-hime selects one of the servings of fish and daintily slices it in her mouth. The way she chews and swallows, so refined. What? What was I staring at?
Well, I mean, I should eat something, I guess.
I chuckle, hoping my nervousness doesn't dampen my attempt to lighten the mood. So what should I eat? Crab arms, mussels, shrimps, clams, lobster, bay scallops. I mean, that probably doesn't matter what I choose, right? Let's go with shrimps. Summoning all my courage, I pop the food in my mouth.
It's good. It's really, really good.
The food melts in my mouth and the flavors spiral into my brain. Ooh. It's better than any seafood restaurant I've been to.
I'm so relieved you enjoy it. I practiced my cooking quite a bit since my servants passed, but I have never served anyone before. I was nervous.
Oto-hime is practically shining right now, almost as bright as the palace in my dream. Without words, I continue sampling every dish I could, only for me to suddenly lose my appetite. What?
Is something the matter? You were so enthusiastic a moment ago. You should eat and celebrate your stay here. Unless, of course, your words were mere baseless flattery.
She sounds a little scary, to be honest. Oh no, the way she's cold glaring at me, she must be furious.
So sorry. I'm sorry. Your cooking is amazing. I mean it. I guess I don't have much of an appetite right now.
You don't trust me?
Yeah.
No. It's not like that. It's just that I'm worried I won't be able to get back home.
Don't be silly, Shimako.
What the? Her mood shifted to pleasant and happy again. The whiplash is making me sick.
I made you a promise. I won't ever think of breaking it. You're going home in 3 days. However, if you do decide to stay here, your life will be full of happiness.
So I get a choice like that, huh? Interesting.
I'm not playing a thing here. Maybe for a little while longer.
I know that. Which is why I want to know more about you.
Oto-hime leans forward. The way she stares at me while she waits for my reply only adds to my anxiety.
I mean, I don't really have much to share. I think you should be the one sharing, Oto-hime.
I'm more than happy to. Although, my tale is not a joyous one. This is actually my first time talking to someone in a while.
Yeah, you mentioned that before.
What am I talking about? I don't even have anyone. I've been alone for a long time now. Always isolated. No one to talk to. I really don't have any interesting stories to tell you. I've always been alone. I've always wished that someday I will have someone to talk to. Or even a friend.
She's clearly trying to play on my feelings here.
I've always wanted a friend. Do you have anything like that at all, Shimako? A wish you always wanted.
Perhaps.
Oh, that is unexpected. Study
Marine life. I've always wanted to study marine life, yes. I've always wanted to have a job related to the oceans. But sadly I didn't manage to do it. Right now I can't even quit my job.
Oto-hime's eyes drop, her face softening.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk too much.
Suddenly Oto-hime reaches for my hand. Her pale fingers rest atop of my own. They're cold.
Oto-hime? Are you okay?
Oto-hime remains quiet and stares at her empty plate in silence.
I'm sorry, Shimako.
Huh?
It's just that I realized my wish has been so selfish.
I mean, to be fair, any wish a person has, like, around the entire world has some selfishness to it, so in a way, you don't really need to apologize here, I would say.
I'm a horrible person.
No. She begins to tear up again. She must be really sensitive.
No wonder I don't have any friends. You wished for something admirable, and I'm wishing for something so stupid.
No. Over here, definitely not. Not stupid.
I'm a stupid, horrible person.
Stop! Oto-hime!
She's covering her face with one of her sleeves. I can hear her muffled cries. She must have been lonely. She must have felt alone all this time. No one to talk to and no one to interact with. Of course she feels this way.
Oto-hime? Don't cry. Look, I'm not really good at this, but I don't think your wish is stupid or horrible in the slightest.
Oh boy. What if we've fallen into her trap?
I can even be your friend.
Immediately, oh, okay. Her grip on my hand tightens. She slides herself closer, but I don't move.
That's right, yeah. I mean, I can even be your friend.
She lowers her sleeve, and I can see the tears in her eyes.
Shimako, are you certain? You want to be friends with a horrible person like me?
Sure.
You're not a horrible person, and I can be your friend. Consider your wish granted.
Thank you. You really are kind, Shimako.
Her frown inverts to a warm smile. When was the last time someone has given me that? We stare at each other for an uncomfortable amount of time. Before she suddenly pulls herself on my lap. Hey?
What?
I grow tired of my chair, so I found a new one. I must say, this is far more luxurious than the last.
Yeah? Oto-hime flashes a pleasant smile before returning her attention to the food. I've never done this before. I never reached this part in dates. Shimako says that, okay?
Shimako. Shimako.
Yes, dear?
Well, aren't you the jester, Shimako?
She's laughing but not at me.
To answer your question, it's nothing important. I simply wondered how to write your name.
Mm.
I want to at least have something to remember you by when you're gone.
It was only that. That makes sense.
It's written with the characters she, meaning nutritious, ma, meaning true, and ko, meaning child.
Nutritious and true child? Wow.
It's a nice name. Your parents must have wanted you to grow up big and healthy.
I understand wanting the child to grow healthy, but big? Maybe not. Tall, yeah.
They
Anyway.
must be proud of you.
Yeah, very, haha. They've been very supportive of me. I can't wait to see them again.
Do you miss them?
Yeah. It's been a while since I last talked to them. I should call them when I get back.
My phone. I didn't bring it with me. I should have brought it here with me.
I can't even see my parents anymore. You're a lucky girl.
Ow.
You should visit them often, if you can.
It really feels like she tries to play on your emotions here, right?
Or, who knows, maybe you won't see them again? Just like me.
Oi, what's that supposed to mean?
I've always regretted not talking to them more. I could have spent more time with them, but I didn't.
Thanks, Oto-hime. I'll make sure I do that when I get back to service. If I get back to the service.
I'm sorry about all of this, Shimako.
What do you mean? She's apologizing again. She must really feel bad for what she did to me.
Don't worry about it, Oto-hime. I'm not mad. You already promised me you'll send me back. I can trust with that promise, right?
I won't ever break a promise to a friend.
Oto-hime breathes deeply. We sit there for a while, just eating and enjoying each other's company. Before we knew it, most of the food had gone from the plates to our bellies. Soon enough my body grows heavy, and I let out a yawn.
It's such a shame. I want to talk to you more, but I know you're already tired. It's been a strange day for you. Why don't I take you to your room? It's only a short walk down the stairs.
It's under the water.
Oto-hime points down the stairs, which are suddenly illuminated by bioluminescent plants.
It's actually my room, but you can use it for now.
Okay.
I will prepare the guest room tomorrow. It's the only room in the palace that's still somewhat usable.
Gotcha. She offers her hands to me.
The stairs are slippery. If you don't mind, may I take your hand?
She's really considerate. She's been like this ever since I got here. She must really be trying her hardest to reassure me and keep me safe. I'm having doubts entering the water again, but Oto-hime is patient enough to wait for my steps. She waits for me, smiling ever so gently, while I try to calm myself before entering the water. I shouldn't let her wait. I'm already bothering her enough. After a deep breath, I take a step down the stairs. She grabs hold of my hand and slowly guides me down the stairs.
I'm really sorry that everything is a mess right now. I will make sure that when you wake up, this place will be much better.
What do you mean?
Oto-hime, what about you?
I can't help but ask since she mentioned there is only one usable room.
Where will you be sleeping?
Don't worry about me, Shimako. What's important right now is for my guests to sleep well without worries.
But...
I'm a horrible person. Am I? I can't bring myself to say,
Why don't we sleep together?
Even after everything she's done for me, I still can't find it within myself to trust her.
I can very much take care of myself in the meantime. Why don't you get some rest? I have some other matters to attend to anyway.
What do you mean?
Come.
I know she's putting up a brave face, but deep down I think she wants to stay with me for a while. I'm not really sure which direction we're going, but our breathing and our silent footsteps echo within this once grand palace. Oto-hime has been quiet for some time. Now, she must be thinking of what to say. We eventually reach a door which, unlike the other doors in this palace, is strangely clean and well maintained. She gently opens the door. Damn. I mean, kinda empty, but damn. I mean, it's just like basically your bed, supposedly. I guess this is Japanese style, right? So yeah. The room is neatly organized without a trace of anything rotten or broken. Because there is nothing to rot or break. The floors are so clean without a speck of the algae or corals that's been eroding the palace. It's also empty, other than the futon in the center of the room. I said bed, didn't I? Whoopsie. There is also no water inside the room. The water is suspended at the entrance, held in place with what used to be glass like in an aquarium at first glance. But strangely now, there is no glass here. It's just held in place with nothing. Is this her room? This is embarrassing. I'm sure I'm bothering her. She's letting me sleep in her own room. I can't even bring myself to say,
Why don't you sleep with me for a bit?
What's wrong?
I mean, I don't mind sleeping on the table in the dining room.
Should I say that?
Why don't we sleep together?
What?
I know that came out of nowhere, huh?
I can't do that. I can't sleep in the same room with my guest.
What are you talking about? I thought we were friends.
She blinks, clearly taken by surprise by my words. For the first time I see her usual princess facade break. She's trying her best not to get flustered, but she's clearly grinning ear to ear. I'm trying my best to act normal, but I hope she won't realize. I don't want her to stay with me. I was hoping she would reject the offer, but...
If you don't mind, I also want to sleep with you.
It's settled then?
I can bring myself to say, I changed my mind! I was hoping she would reject the offer, but I'm glad that she's happy with my decision, at least. She mentioned she's been alone for a long time now.
My room is really nothing special. It's only a place for sleeping. But now, I have you, Shimako. This room is now my precious treasure. Why don't you go inside?
She silently closes the door and leads me to the futon in the middle of the room. She urges me to lie down while she silently sits in seiza by my side.
Are you sure about this, Shimako?
I mean, you don't have a place to sleep otherwise, Oto-hime. I don't want to sleep in front of the door waiting for me to wake up.
Oto-hime looks away in shame, her face as red as a tomato. She was planning to do that this whole time, huh?
I'm sorry.
I'm still unsure about this, but I'm glad that she's happy to sleep with me. I don't want her to dislike me. I wouldn't want her getting disappointed at me.
Shimako, if you don't mind, I will also go to sleep now. With you.
Oto-hime quickly settles herself beside me. I can feel her breathing close to me, her warmth at my side.
Shimako, can I hug you?
Damn! Things are progressing here. Oto-hime's voice is shaky, she's clearly nervous. She needs this more than me.
Sure.
Oto-hime wraps her frail arms around me. I can hear stifled sounds from my side. I know full well what that means. I stay quiet. She only whispers one thing before I fall asleep. I must have been really tired. I can't believe I fell asleep with a girl hugging me. But I still clearly remember what she said.
Don't look.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I want to know! I'm glad I made the right decision. Why would I not look? Oi. Why would I not look? I need to know. Hiding such an important information right now. Damn it. Why would I not look? I need to know. Okay, I need answers for that. I also need to sadly end the episode right here. We might be dividing this into 3 episodes, given that supposedly there are 3 days. Yeah, I think we'll do it like that. So, for today, that's it. And we shall continue Oto-hime tomorrow. That is how it's gonna be. For now, hope you enjoyed. Consider liking the video, subscribing, and so on. Always appreciated. Link to the game is in the description, as always as well. You can also check out other games from Maple. And... well, that's all I wanted to say, really. That's all I wanted to say. We'll see tomorrow where this is all going, and so on. Hope to see you there. Have a great day, and have a great Halloween. Bye bye.